Hello everyone, and welcome to So Many Games in No Time. My name is Joachim, and today we will be unboxing The Breach by Ludus Magnus Studios. Now, before we continue, I live in Hong Kong. That's one of the reasons why I think I got this one of the earliest people. It has happened before that I got Ludus Magnus Studios games earlier, like Dungeonology, and people would think that I somehow am affiliated with them. I am not. I just want to repeat that one more time. I just backed it like everyone else, and here it is. So this is the all-in pledge. We've got The Breach, base game, Gene.Sys, Kabuki Knights, the Erebus, Icebreakers, Prometheus, and the free squishy toy, and then the mat. So I'm going to go through this one first. Once I reach the tiles and so on, I'll most likely do the mat, then Gene.Sys, and then everything else after that, in random order, basically. So let's start with the main game, the base box, and yeah, I'll see you in a bit. So this is the base game. Doesn't weigh too heavy, I have to say. So The Breach, Ludus Magnus Studio, Michele Morosini. So 1 to 4 players, 14 plus, 60 to 90 minutes. There we go. So the sides are not really that special, right? This is the back. Ever-changing game setups, endless strategies, and a bunch of other stuff that we are now going to check out. So I think there will not be art here. No, there's not. And let's take a look at the rulebook. Okay. So, planet Earth, early 22nd century, the Achab Corporation dominates the globe thanks to exceptional technologies acquired through access to Gene.Sys, a database of unknown origin containing a wealth of information and knowledge. The corporation controls Gene.Sys, but it's not the only entity interested in its secrets. Breachers are expert hackers who connect and invade Gene.Sys, attempting to steal the information within it and increase their own power and prestige. The A.R.M, Achab Remote Mind Firewall, is a sophisticated artificial intelligence system developed by Achab Corporation engineers that proactively detects and combats any attempted intrusion into Gene.Sys. Only the most skilled breachers have the ability and courage to penetrate the A.R.M security system. Are you one of them? Okay, so it also says here it contains the rules for playing The Breach in competitive mode, the main game mode. But the appendix chapter also has training, solo, and deathmatch modes. Other game modes are introduced by the expansions. So that all sounds pretty sweet. The avatar models, the ice models. Now, as usual with these unboxings, I will come across cards that I have no idea what they do yet. So most of the time I go in blind. So if that annoys you, I'm sorry. I back a lot of Kickstarters. I have 3 kids. It's too much to all keep up with during the production. So, and I like to be surprised, I have to be honest. Firewall turn, the Guardian, advanced notions, so resolving an attack, malware cards, research tokens, cheat, open a breach, credits, rewards, and purchase operation. So advanced setup, the compendium, and then here the appendix with the training mode, the solo mode, the deathmatch mode, and then icons, and the back has nothing. Okay, so then we have this board. Now I will check real quick. I'll keep an eye out what they're supposed to be. So this is the Firewall Board. It is a double layered. Not that thick, but thick enough, I would say. So that's fine. Then we have some punchboards. There we go. And some things that you should not eat. Oh, no. Okay, so those are 2 of those that are at least gone already. Okay. And then we immediately start with some mini goodness. And these minis look really cool because they add a lot of color, as you can see. And also, they already come with the colored standees. So there you have it. So here we go. the first one. You gotta love the fact that they added the color. Oh. Although, if you're a painter, it means you're gonna be using putty. Next one. So Ludus Magnus Studios, they always have good miniatures. And this seems to be no different. I think this guy is my early favorite. Of course, we haven't seen many, but that shield is really cool. And as I say, with each unboxing that has miniatures, I would love to paint it. I really do, but I have very, very limited time. Okay, so these are 5 of the same. It's very nice. Then we have 7 of the same. 7 of the same. Another one of the breachers. This guy looks really cool as well. And then we have 10 of these. And as you can see, these kind of attach to the models because you got this. Oh, no, that was me. You can also see they can easily be taken out. They can easily be taken out for painters and so on. So these normally attach to characters. So for example, if you have this guy, and you can just attach it to here. Okay. Okay, so that's the first part done. We can put this here again for a second. All right, so okay, the next plastic seems to be attached with, not tape. It just has these sides that click. So I like that much more than the tape one. And now we also realize there's nothing underneath. Sometimes there is. Okay. So we have these big boards. They are player interfaces. As you can see, you got the squishy right here. And there is a difference in art. Like this one has an energy drink. This one has plants. But I think when it comes down to information, it all seems the same. Yes, it does. This one has noodles. At the moment, it's my favorite. And then the fourth one is, this one's also really cool though. Yeah, I like the style. And I guess the back, it just all has the colors. Yeah. Okay, cool. Player interfaces. Nice. We've got this. It can go, I imagine. Let's do the miniatures first. Normally I do them at the end, but so you saw the other one falling out right before. That's because these are actually loose in here. So watch out when you handle them. They click, but they're also, some of them are a little bit loose. Okay, so you got this guy. There we go. And we've got 3 of those actually. And then this one. This one's really cool. This one's really nice. Yeah. Very nice. Oh, focus please. And then let's take off the base and so you can see that part as well. Yeah. Okay. So those are 3 minis. We've got some cards here. So these seem to be player aids, yeah, reference sheets as they call them. Just another way of saying player aids, I guess. So, and also this one, which is a guardian sheet. Okay. Yeah, this game has a fair number of icons as well. I mean, it's no Voidfall, but still. And then we got these ones. Corner of my eye, I'm trying to check what it is. Can't really immediately see it, what these are supposed to be. But, you know, the game always has a plus when it has my daughter's name in it. And it does literally say Mila here. Mila, Storm, Vitruvian, and Hugo. So you can see they do have different, these are basically player cards. I'm sure they most likely fit in there, but you see you've got Hugo, Vitruvian, Storm, and Mila. So just out of curiosity, would this fit in here? It does, but it doesn't cover up this. So I'm not sure if this is supposed to, well, maybe it's the other way around, of course. That would make more sense. Yes, it does. That would make a lot more sense. Okay, cool. Nice. Right, so then we have two nice looking dice. Yep. Then a bunch of cubes. I'm not going to open these. These are just your regular cubes, different colors, but regular cubes nonetheless. Comes with a tiny amount of sleeves. So also good to have, I guess. Then underneath these minis, we have some cards. So let's open it up. This is not a legacy game, so at least I have no worries about revealing something I'm not supposed to. So these are all cards that I think you... So we have Nobody, Lisk, Lil M, Dahila, Bregan, and Darker, I guess, yeah. I think I'm just, once again, totally guessing here, but I'm guessing this goes in here. Somewhere. No? Or you just put it in, like this, yeah. You just put it in. I think it'll be something like that. So a combination of both. Dun, dun, dun. So, there we go. I think those are, yeah. Anyway, and then we have this set of cards. Okay, so these cards are a mix of a bunch of different cards. Actually, you got activation cards. So you can see the minis we've already seen. Activation cards and what they do. All the different ones. So no real point to go through this because it's pretty obvious what they do. And these ones, if I'm not mistaken, are Ice description card and also a Guardian description card. This is the Guardian description card. Okay, an Ice description card. All right. There. There we have a bunch of small cards. Which I think, a bunch of reward cards, which I'm not going to open because they are all just, you know, stuff like this. Art-wise, I don't think it's going to be that impressive. Well, you know what? You know what? Let's do it. I always try to do my unboxings as detailed as possible. So let's just look at it. You never know. I might be surprised. And if I'm not surprised, well, at least whatever. Here we go. So art-wise, they are all similar. The back are all the same. They're nice looking cards though, for sure. Buzz, Guard, Draco Missile, Ruse, Derailing. Okay. Yeah. All right. So these ones these are the reward cards. So they're not really worth it because you have this on the back and then just something that you get, you know, not that. Nothing very special. Okay. Like I said, nothing too crazy. And the backs are all the same, I imagine. Well, not all the same. So these ones are actually maybe different. I'm not even sure. I think it's, yeah. I'm looking at the rulebook. Okay, these are objective cards. These ones are objective cards. These are rewards, objective cards. And these ones are breach cards. All right, cool. Then we have the tiles. And underneath the tiles is nothing but silicone gel. All right, so let's take a look at the tiles. Now, I did say when we were going to look at the tiles, I was also going to show the map. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so this is the mat. Now, the mat is super heavy. It is the heaviest mat I have ever had. Like, so heavy. The box, I think the box it came with, like the white one, is going to need some reinforcements if you're going to be carrying it around. Now, this is one side of the map. I'm hoping it fits, otherwise I have to move the boxes. Looks like I'm going to have to move the boxes. So this is one side. As you can see, it takes up a lot of space. It is a very heavy mat, and you can say, yeah, but it's just a picture. It is just a picture, but it's double-sided. So, and it's a very beautiful picture, honestly. It looks amazing. But on the other side is, of course, what we need if we want to play. And it shows you that it does cover the whole play area because you have the spaces for the boards. So let me just quickly grab one. For example, here fits nicely, right? And then you have the tiles to create it, stuff like this, right? And so on. And then all the other stuff that you need. So even though it's a gigantic mat, it does seem to cover everything. And there is some space lost. I guess you could say you can try to shove this more together or move more stuff around to make it more compact. That's true. But it's not, there's no blatant loss of space, I feel, that sometimes these mats have. Like it's really separated. So I think it's cool. Very, very nice detailed mat. It's rolled up, not like Harakiri where it was folded. But yeah, so really, really happy with the mat. So let's take a look at the tiles while we are at it. So let me pick these back up and go a little bit more in detail. So here we go. So I guess these are not double-sided because you are exploring them maybe. Just to keep it simple, they're all like this. Yes, they're all like this. Okay, so I can stop turning them over. The art is very nice, I feel. Although it's a little bit tiny, you know, from across the table, it might sometimes be a little bit more difficult to see, I feel. But of course, making it bigger might take away from the art. So there's also that. Nice tentacles. All right. So that basically does it for that box. That box is now officially done. So we can move on to the next box, which will be Genesis. I'll just leave the mat as is. So let's take a look at the box, shall we? Up. side, up, other side, final side, and then the back. So new rules and materials, new solo mode, and new campaign mode. So this actually does have a campaign. So that's pretty cool. I like the idea of a new solo mode. Like, which one is going to be the best then? But okay. Should I just immediately try with this one, or? Here is the rulebook. So Gene.Sys is the large database where the information that drives all aspects of modern society is stored. The database is administered by the Achab Corporation, which controls its data flows. That seems actually mostly just the same thing as before. Okay, so all right. So actually, let's read the pink one. So this exclusive. So Ludus Magnus is extremely proud to present the Gene.Sys box to you. This exclusive expansion for the Breach is the result of the Erebus team's work and more than 3,100 backers who believed in the project. Inside, you will find 45 two-tone miniatures with accompanying game materials, new modules that can be used individually or in combination, and the challenging campaign mode. In addition, while you wait to meet other players and experience the many new features, you can challenge the algorithm, a virtual avatar controlled by artificial intelligence programmed by the most famous breachers in history, such as Whitefly. We wish you many hours of fun enjoying all this box has to offer, and we'd like to thank all the backers. Okay, so more avatar models. Yukas, and you might know him from Rebirth. So Black Rose Wars, of course. Shinigami, Blazkowicz, Insidious, Ariana, and Rebecca. And then the bug models. And more ice models to look at later on as well. New components. New ices, new breachers, gold cards, bug. Placing a bug. Those bugs, we'll see more of them later on. Algorithm. The rules, turns, the campaign mode, sheets, scenarios, scenario 1. Like, I'm not going to look at the other scenarios, just this is on the campaign sheet. And that's it. Okay. Then we have a punchboard. I'm being very gentle because I don't want to push out more pieces. More silicone gel. Let's start with these 4 models. I mean, of these, there are 4, is what I mean. Very cool dude. Yeah. This one as well. Very, very nice model. Very, very nice. Oh man, I kind of wish this was a show. Okay. Then we have 4 white cubes. We have this baggie. More silicone gel. We have some new locations. Okay, this is really pretty. It's really nice. Okay, and some cards. So we have Uriel, Andromeda, and Snow, or P Andromeda. So Snow, P Andromeda, Uriel again. We've got these. Yukas, Shinigami, Blazkowicz, Rebecca and Ariana, Insidious, and Algorithm. Ah, it's a solo one, of course. And the back, as you can see, they're all different in some way, some shape or form. Okay. Up. And these guys. So T 2022, Whitefly, and some faces. So Ada Lovelace, Shabby Hobby, Rain Tears, of course, Whitefly, and T 2022. Now these ones I'm not going to open because you can once again see it's a similar small cards from before, which is not necessary. These ones I'm also not going to open because it's in a similar vein. These ones, yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll check it out. So we have a bunch of cards here. These are upside down probably. With all these icons. Like I said, I don't really know what it means, but it's a lot of performances. They perform this, they perform that. Then a lot of the cards that we've already seen before, like the activation cards and so on, except with the new units. Okay, so all their activation, the ice stuff, yeah. So skipping through these. Then we've got the bugs. We've got Mato, Cyber Sensei, and Cower. And then more ice activation stuff. Guardians. Yeah, okay. So let's see what's underneath this. I would imagine more miniatures. Okay, so what's underneath here? More miniatures as we predicted. Okay, come on. Come out. Oh, and there's a smaller pack of miniatures underneath. More miniatures, and these are all loose. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, anyway. Let's start with these guys, because these are the breachers and the bugs. Okay. Nice. For sure, painting the breach is just going to be called putty time. Because there's so much you're going to have to cover up to paint this. But, you know, the miniatures looking like this might make you think like there's no rush to paint it because they already look pretty sweet as is. Yukas. And here's the other sister. Okay. This one looks pretty sweet as well. Very cool. Oh. And then we got another one with a very impressive sword. And then we've got 3 bugs. I guess this is Sir Bug. Just because he looks like a knight. This guy looks more like a leprechaun. And this one looks like the guy from Star Wars. Annie, little Annie. Yeah. Okay. So those are the bugs. Then we have Ice, which is already in shambles before we even started. There's 4 of these. These are very cool. So 4 of these. There's also 4 of these cat-like robots. There you go. They come with some smaller ones. And this one. And this one. It's like a miniature Bioshock. And yeah, so then it's kind of like a mess. There's seem to be multiple ones of these ones, so I'm gonna see which one is new. This one is new. So I can't tell you how many of them there are because you saw the box, they're a bit in shambles, but let's keep it out. This is the same as the other one. It's the same as the other one. This is the same. This is the same. So yeah, so a lot of them are just the same, honestly. I think they are just all the same. Yeah, so they're all just the same of the 3 last few that are shown. Yeah. Okay, so basically this box is done. Let's move on to the next box. Okay, then the next very important part is the squishy toy. I know everyone's been waiting for that. So here it is. It squishes. It even comes with this if you want to hang it off somewhere. I'm probably just going to give it to my daughter because she already saw it and she already said, "Can I have it?" And I said, yes, after I make the unboxing video. So the next one that we're going to do is the icebreakers, which basically looks like more bugs because they have the yellow coloring. All right. So let's take a look. Get the plastic off. And I also wonder how far I'm going to be able to put more things together. Like I don't want to keep this many boxes. But anyway, so icebreakers, right? There we go. So basically it will help the avatars during their raids with the Gene.Sys in particular. They will be a great help in countering and eliminating threats from ISIS. Okay, so let's open it up and see what we get in here. Okay, so first of all, this. This expansion introduces icebreakers. They can be used in any competitive mode game. Icebreakers are specialized tools available to breachers. They are useful for countering ice or exploiting the presence of ice to the breacher's advantage. And also they look really nice. Okay. So I think that will probably be very easy to introduce in any game. Seems like it anyway. Okay. Let's take a look at the cards first. And they're doubles. So there's 6 minis and 2 of each. So we have an MP3er or Amper, I guess, because she's singing. Okay. Don Kijin. Okay. Katzer. All right. I can see what you mean. FireNet. Okay. And Buzz. And Trial.Fur. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like this programming humor and all this. This stuff I'm not really going to look through because it's typical kind of cards. So let's just go to the minis. Here she is. There we go. The next one. Focus. Look at me berating a camera as if it's going to do anything. This one's pretty cool. Very nice. Okay. Next one. Focus. All right. Yeah, I like the miniatures in general, and then the yellow stuff that's added for effects. No. No, stop it. Okay, so that's this box done already. Very curious about it, about how it'll work. But like I said, I kind of want to get all these boxes, as many of boxes in one box. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but of course, all of them seem pretty full already. Unless, of course, you get rid of the inserts for the miniatures. Maybe then. Okay, next one is Erebus. So let's take a look at the box. The sides are nothing special, so we're just gonna go to the back immediately. So it says new team mode. This is what this box introduces. So Erebus introduces team mode for 2 to 6 players, in which each player has to cooperate with other members of their team and counter their opponents. All right. So it has new models as well, new components, new ices. And I imagine, of course, I don't know, but I imagine that you can use the models and the ices in the regular game as well. Team mode rules. Game flow. Okay. A single punch board. There we go. 2 of these boards. And this, and another one. The other 2 had 2 and 3. Is this 1? Yes, 1. So 1, 2, and 3. This one. Okay. And then we got 3 of these, this miniature. There we go. And then 2 of these. with a cool looking shield. Nice. Oh wait, there's 2, 4, 6, 8 of those. Well, if one model has multiple copies, it does speed up the the unboxing. All right, so here we have the player aids, 3 of them. There we go. Obviously, there's going to be either, there's not another level on this, but maybe the other miniatures are underneath there, because these has to be another level, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe there's still somewhere underneath here, because we do have Hackerontia, Shroud Tech, which is so awesome. Mezcal. Yeah, so all 3 of them look really awesome. Look at that. So cool. Alright, let's lift this up. There's definitely something underneath there. So they are around. And I love me some more tiles. They are once again not double-sided. Cool. So here we go. A maze kind of. Oh, it's so cool. This is giving a lot of Black Rose Wars vibes, I gotta say. But that's perfect. I mean, it's definitely very different, but it also gives the same kind of vibe. And I'm loving it. It is so cool. I remember this came out around the same time as Tamashii, and to my shame, I have to say I still haven't tried Tamashii. But while they are similar in theme-ish, kind of, I think playstyle is completely different. And yes, here they are, the different ones. So here's this guy. Gotta say, he looks a little bit cooler on his card than the mini. The green stuff looks better on his card than as a mini, but still cool nonetheless. And especially these things. This is Black Rose Wars. That's where I first saw it. Oh, that's what I'm saying. It's not really stuck in this. Okay, so watch out. Luckily, there's no damage. And a soft landing. I know I'm not gonna edit this out. Let it be a warning to everybody else when you take it out. Be careful. And I wonder if this also means that you can use it in Black Rose Wars as some kind of summon. That'd be nice. Yeah, nice. And you got some green cubes, some silicone gel, and then 2 new dice. There we go. I'm really curious about this game. I am really curious about this game. Sadly, that does not mean there's going to be a video anytime soon. I just want to temper the expectations. I am very busy with life. Unboxings, they are easy, they are short. Don't take a lot of time. But playthroughs, they take a longer time. And yeah. Even now, I'm happy I got through this already. As fast as I did. Okay, so this part is done. This box is done. Pretty sure there's nothing at the bottom. Well, more silica gel. So put this back, and then we can move on. Oh, this guy's shield. Is this guy's shield a bit different from everybody else? Yes, it's a bit crooked. See the difference? I think that's why he doesn't really fit in the whole as well as the others. Yeah. Okay, so I got one special guy. All right, so then we move on to Kabuki Knights. All right, Kabuki Knights. Looks very nice. This is the back. So it's a 5 and 6 player expansion. So obviously there should be 2 boards and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, 2 player interfaces, 4 rooms, and also 2 more avatars. That's pretty cool. So new avatars and new breachers as well. Okay. Nice. All right, so 1 Punchboard. There you go. And then let's open up and see. Oh. It's very cute with the cat. And then this one, I guess with sake or what's the other one called again? Shoji? Shoji? Soju. Soju. All right. Anyway, I think that's Korean now. Here we go. Pretty cool. But then this one, the next one is way cooler. Way, way, way cooler. Yeah. Then we have a bag of cubes, nothing special. Silicone stuff, some sleeves, and then some rooms. These are also very cool. Look at this. Look at this beauty. Okay, so that's it. And these are just player aids, which I'm not going to show. Let's save some time, shall we? After this, we have one more box. That's Prometheus. And then it will be over. So we've got Gura and Kusari. All right. And we've got the breachers. And their names, Kogashi, Oni, and Okami. All right. Nice. Then these ones, as usual, we will not open. So that concludes this box. So let's move on to Prometheus. Oh yes, this is Prometheus, the final box. All right. In the back. So this is the new cooperative mode. Okay. So let's see what they have to say in the little pink box. This rulebook gives the rules for playing the breach in cooperative mode. The new components chapter gives the rules for using the equipment from this expansion in all of the breach's game modes. The following chapters provide the rules for playing cooperative mode by facing Prometheus. So Prometheus is going to be pretty epic, seems like. All right. So we have an anomaly die, cooperative mode, which has a Titan board. Comes with it. Setup. Rules. Prometheus. Game flow. Breachers turns. Reaction phase. Firewall turn. Yeah. Okay. So 1 Punchboard. Well, there's definitely one thing you can say is that they didn't go overboard with the Punchboards. It's always a couple. In this room. Oh, double-sided. Ah, finally a double-sided room. This room, this board. Titan board, was it? All right, focus. It's having some problems. Okay, and then here we have this, which is just foam. So this is just to make sure they don't move around. So in this case, I will keep this. And apparently I have at least 2, 4, 6 of these flying models. 6 of these. There you go. This one is really cool. It gives me kind of Ultron vibes. It's a really cool avatar. So before we do the big honcho, oh wait, there's 4 more even. There's a lot of them. Okay, we'll check those in a second. Let's just do the big guy first. Sometimes these big ones are attached with wires. Not this one. He's just in there loose. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is. Very nice. The details. I can already imagine fighting this guy is not going to be easy. He is huge. Just to show the scale, right? This is the regular avatar. Alright. It's gonna be pretty sweet to fight this guy. Or the opposite. Okay, so that was Prometheus. This is Nero with the fire, Roman Emperor. And then here Prometheus with his different areas that I imagine you need to hit him to whittle him down. We got some cubes that we don't really care about. Now we've got 1 red die, the anomaly die that I mentioned earlier. There we go. And then some more cards, stuff that we've seen before mostly, so I'm not going to bother with it. So that is the final expansion. And that brings us to the end, basically, of my unboxing of The Breach. So I'm really excited about this game. I'm actually more excited about this game than before, because it kind of left my radar. It's been a while. And yeah, just doing this unboxing and everything, I have to say, it has now gone up quite a few notches. So yeah, obviously I'm going to try and do a playthrough soon. There's some other stuff that I'm doing at the moment, so might have to wait a little bit, but it is definitely, I definitely want to do it, and you know, we'll see. We will see how fast it actually happens. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you everyone for watching this unboxing. I hope you will get your copy soon, wherever you live. And please do let me know when you do get it and how you feel about the game and everything. And yeah, that's it. My name is Joachim. Just so many games all the time, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.